Today we're going to be doing the BEFF apartment transfer glitch. Basically, uh, what you see right now is getting my two consoles turned on. I started off by going into settings on C1 and disabling the internet so that when I go ahead and log in on C2, I'm not instantly thrown out, so they can both be booting in at the same time. Then what we're going to do is, like I said, is we're going to set up the loop, and you'll see that I'm running it in a manner where it can be ran as a loop, so that we have the option, if you wanted to repeat this, of just doing it over and over again. So the key to that is every time you load in on either console after running the glitch, they have to be on fresh saves. So what you'll see I do is just close app and reload in. That works well for me. You can do it however you want. With this glitch, I found that you can make about $10 million every 15 minutes. So, I mean, it's not like you're going to make billions or anything, but you can make plenty. Okay. And you can also buy Deluxos while you're running the glitch at the same time. Now, what you're going to see now is that everything's basically set up. I enabled the internet, and so you see I got thrown out on console 1. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back in, and basically we're going to load into online. When I get into online, before I enable netcut, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trade in all of our properties. To make 10 million, you need to trade in all of your apartments. You'll want to trade in your bank, and you'll want to trade in all of your Maze Bank foreclosure properties, except don't use the facility. If you do the facility, what I've found is you lose money. Okay, so now I'm here, and I'm going to trade in all those properties. Okay, and the properties on Maze Bank foreclosure, it seems that you make more money if you upgrade them. Okay, and you'll see when right now I have $157 million. Okay, so you want to take notice of that. Okay, and so I'm trading them in, and then when I enable BEFF, mind you, I'm on a PS4. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set my settings to 4 kilobits per second and 75,000 milliseconds incoming lag. Okay, and then you're going to wait 45 seconds before you log in on console 2. I mean, I don't have to do that, but I do know a lot of people have to do that. And on my old internet, I had to do it, but I don't have to do it now. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to be headed over to C2 right now. This is pretty simple, you know. As I go over to C2, you'll find that I'm basically, just going to log in to begin with. Okay. Now, when you're doing this, you need to make sure you're always depositing your cash. If you watch this carefully, you'll notice at one point I actually lose $900,000. Okay, and that's simply because I was not careful. Now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and purchase all of the properties. Okay, and you'll notice I do a secondary save. That's not necessary. I did it because I didn't see the save circle while I was running the glitch. Okay, when I came out, you want to make sure you have a save circle. You don't need more than one. Okay, and when I come out from buying all the properties, everything basically on Maze Bank foreclosures fully upgraded, without the facility. Um, this week, the hangers on discount, anything on discount, you can potentially lose money on. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, all the apartments, the most expensive, and the most expensive bank, but don't upgrade the bank. Okay, because the upgrades don't seem to contribute. All right, now see, here I am doing that secondary save like I told you. Well, trying to. That one failed, so I went ahead and bought a motorcycle, a Sanchez, because when you buy a Sanchez, it always, 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 or any car, it will always save. You'll always get a save. Okay? So here I go, buying everyone's favorite Sanchez. And like I said, since I need the saves to be fresh after I save, I don't even bother to leave GTA Online. I just close app. There's my finished save circle. I'm going to close app, and then I'm just going to open GTA again. Okay? And then we're going to head over to C1, and when we get to C1, I'll go ahead and tell you what we're going to do. All right, there we go. Here I am on C1. We're going to go ahead and purchase a vehicle that's worth at least 100K. What I found, there was people on 7sin saying that you can purchase or just repair a vehicle and that will go ahead and take care of everything. Not in my experience, okay? $100,000 works well for me, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and change the lag to 500 milliseconds incoming to slow down my login or my reload in time. And then I put a negative in front of the thing and I hit enter as I hit triangle, right? And that completely opens up the internet. It's I don't know why, it's some sort of glitch or whatever with netcut, okay? And then you'll see I got a completed save circle and I get thrown out. Okay, now I'm back on C2. I'm going to speed through, but basically I'm waiting for C2 to go ahead and make it to story mode. Then I go ahead and log out, and I go back to C1. Okay? On C1, what we're going to do is accept the alert, and we're just going to close app, and then we're going to go ahead and just load in. Okay? Now, when I load in, I'll go all the way to an invite-only session, and you'll see I still have my money. And then when I trade in the properties, you'll see that I have the expensive properties, which is what we wanted. I mean, and I make about $10 million, I believe. And as far as all this goes, okay, keep in mind, you want to, okay, number one, you always want to use fresh saves. Number two, when you're trying to lock in your money on C1, so when you come back at the end, you have your money, purchase something around $100,000. That works well in my experience. Okay? And, you know, you're going to have to find the settings that work for you, but this setup right here works for me. Okay? So here I am. I got to save. It says I have 154 million plus 2.5 million. I guess actually that's from, I had 157 million to begin with, so that's probably what caused that. Here we go. I'm flying through, trading in all the properties. And you'll see I'll go ahead and deposit all my money at Maze Bank. And we'll see how much I made. Okay. So, let's see here. We're talking about, I guess I made about $8 million this time. Okay. Hard to be mad about that. I mean, who doesn't want $8 million? All right, you guys. Peace, motherfuckers.